A man arrested and charged after police say he pointed a gun at a driver in Fishers for seemingly no reason at all.
Yeah, tonight that victim is sharing what he says happened exclusively with WRTV's Caitlin Kendall.
I was scared, I was shaking, but I knew that somehow God was going to protect me.
That's what this man, who for safety reasons didn't want his identity known, says he was clinging to.
Then I saw the gun. He got to the center of the road and he turned and faced me and he pointed the gun right at me.
Fishers police say they were called around 7:30 Sunday morning off Cumberland Road and Watercress Drive, not far from a Fishers elementary school.
I saw him and I thought, it's 53 degrees out on a Sunday morning, Mother's Day. Why is he shirtless? And as he turned to cross the road, I immediately saw the gun and I'm thinking, this is not good.
The driver told police he tried to stop for the shirtless man.
When you saw that barrel of the gun point at you.
Yeah. I'm a Christian and I thought I'm going to go to heaven, but I didn't think it would be like this. And it was very frightening.
It was during that moment the man knew he had to call for help.
I did remember steering my car away as he's holding the gun facing me.
The Fishers Police Department says he did everything right, maintained a safe distance, immediately called 911, and gave as much information about the suspect as possible.
Instead of focusing on fear, I just had the presence of mind to bring my faith alive.
Shortly after that, the driver says the man put the gun in the back of his pants and walked into the neighborhood nearby. But the driver credits the fast response from Fishers police, who used drones to quickly find the suspect who was arrested.
He was having a very bad day, and I can't imagine what he was going through. I'm not angry at him at all.
The man was arrested and charged with intimidation, public intoxication, and disorderly conduct. They believe he may have been upset from a fight that happened the night before. The driver is choosing to give the suspect a little grace, something he hopes we all can do a little more of.
If we can all stop and enjoy the people and the community we live in, I think our lives would be better, more peace would come, and there'd be a lot less of the concerns about violence or hurt.
In Fishers, Caitlin Kendall, WRTV.
Now, Fishers police say they didn't find any bullets in the gun when they arrested the man, but investigators tell us there was ammo in the car that he drove earlier that day. Separately, the city of Fishers is considering a public safety nuisance ordinance. Officers say they have at least 10 businesses in Fishers that have 15 or more calls to police for help. We're told several of those businesses are along 96th Street, and police say time visiting those places could be better spent patrolling the community. If the council approves the ordinance, here's how it will work. If a business reaches 7 calls within 90 days.
We would send out a warning letter to the business of saying, hey, you're near violating the ordinance of the city of Fishers. When you get to 10, if you have 3 more, we're going to call and have a meeting with you to talk about what's going on within your business location.
Fishers police say if a business makes 15 or more calls to officers and aren't already working with police on a solution, that business will be deemed a chronic violator.
So you have that chronic violator designation for 6 months. Any subsequent calls for service, valid complaints, or citations will be accompanied by a fine of $250.
If approved in June, Fishers police hope to enforce this ordinance by August 1st.